Hi everyone, this is Sangeetha back again. Today I'm going to be making besan ki ladoo. For that, what I have here is ladoo besan. So this is it's not that really fine besan, it's a little bit more grainy. It's not as powdery. So I'm going to take three and here. So this is about a little over a cup of besan or a chickpea flour, and I'm just dry roasting it. I know some people would actually put ghee and roast it, but that's not how my mom or my mother-in-law did it, so that's not how I learned. So I'll be dry roasting it till I get this really nice nutty aroma. So that's going to take about 7-8 minutes or so for this quantity. And I'll be using the same amount of sugar as I used the chickpea flour. So I used 4 of these spoons of besan. So I'm going to be using 4 of the tablespoons of sugar for that. So with this, as you can see, it's a nice golden brown there. I'm going to turn this off. It took about 7-8 minutes. So the key is, like, you know, when you touch it, it should just fall off. So that's the key. And I have about 2 sticks of butter here. I'm melting it, and I'm trying to make it ghee or clarified butter. And I will wait for this to cool down a little bit before I add in my sugar. And then I'll start forming the ladoos. So I'm going to be adding 4 of these spoons of sugar. So you can add more or less. Really depends on how sweet you like it. We like it pretty sweet, so I'm just adding equal measures of sugar and equal measures of the besan or the chickpea flour. My ghee is melted there, and I also have I've also chopped some pistachios here, just a little bit. That's completely optional. I'm going to put that in here. Could add more or less. You could also add some saffron, and some people add some cardamom powder as well, but I'm not going to be doing any of those things. I'm kind of a purist in these things because this is how I learned from my mom and my mother-in-law. I'm going to be adding, so this was about 1 cup of butter, which I melted. I'm going to quickly mix it in. A little bit more, and then I'll be able to form the ladoos. There, I think that should be enough. Let me try forming the ladoos first. If need be, I can add more. Just really proceed with caution. It is warm, but I just need a little bit more ghee. Mix it well. So that was about one cup of butter. I've not used the entire amount. So that's there. A little bit more. It's still really, really warm. There, I think that should be enough. Just going to mix it in well and wait for it to cool down for just a couple of minutes so that I'm able to form the ladoos. So that's my first ladoo there. So you can see you have to let it cool just for a couple of minutes, not more than that, because you don't want the ghee to set to room temperature. So that was the first one. And just keep making those ladoos there. And be careful not to add too much ghee. It's very, very important, because if you add too much, you cannot take it away. You can always add a little bit more if you need, but that's why I made a little bit more. So I would say about a quarter of the ghee which I melted is left over. So I would say about 3/4 cups of ghee there. Just keep forming till you finish using up all the chickpea flour and the sugar. So I finished making the ladoos. So I finished forming the ladoos. You have to work really, really quick once you start forming it. Otherwise, it's going to require more ghee, because like the ghee will solidify pretty quickly. And so these are like the really nice Halwai style besan ladoos, where they actually use the ladoo besan and not the really fine besan. This is little coarse, like I mentioned before. Do try making this, and let me know in the comments down below how you like it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks again for watching the making of besan ki ladoo. Thank you.